Okidoki, 26. díl z Hogwarts Legacy. Já to dostihnu určitě ještě jeden. Možná. Zdravíčka se Cyberfisíze, zdravím vás u 26. epizody z hry Hogwarts Legacy. Fuck yeah! Jsme vyblížili skoro k 30 dílům, ty vole. 17 hodin za náma, 26. level a pomalu skoro všechno prozkoumáno. Fakt ale jenom pomalu skoro. Tak, wait.
You made it.
Of course I made it.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way.
No, Ominous je upřímně totální kokot, když to řeknu na plnou hubu.
Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time.
Já, počkej.
Everyone stays out of sight.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Welcome. I'm Bernard Indiaye, and this is my shop. Is there anything I can help you with?
Určitě.
What brought you to own a shop in Feldcroft?
Beautiful place, isn't it? Although I admit I didn't choose it. It chose me. I was raised here. It's always been my home. As for the shop, I suppose my line of work chose me as well. I've always loved working with beasts. And my twin girls adore them. Wouldn't be surprised if they took over from me one day.
What do you sell here?
Glad you asked. I sell the finest array of beast byproducts you'll find in the entire countryside. If you don't believe me, feel free to look about. Eventually you'll return. They always do.
I'm curious to know what's happening in Feldcroft. Might you have any insight?
An incredibly unpleasant goblin called Belgroth the Bludgeoner has been tormenting everyone he encounters. Feldcroft borders goblin country, but we've always lived in peace with their kind. Until recently, that is. Some claim that Belgroth and his associates are in league with Ranrock. I don't know if there's truth to it. Whatever the case, their constant meddling is devastating business. Everyone feels unsafe. It's quite serious.
What do you have for sale?
What are we in the market for today?
A nevádí nic, vole. Okay.
Revelio.
Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Kámo, dělá si prdel, to je hnedka tady. To si dojdu... Nedojdu, vole, to je to zamčený, vole.
Aha!
Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone. Revenge.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Můžeme speak a Salomon a speak ještě i se Sebastianem. Tady byla truhla, kurva. Jak se tam kurva do piči má dostat? Jo, počkej, ještě dáme. Počkej. Jo, ona je tady. Potom jo. Speak Anne and Solomon. Já říkal si z toho, ano, ten Solomon vypadá, že bude totální čurák, ty vole.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met on my first day at Hogwarts, in the Slytherin common room.
Oh, the common room. I adored teasing first years about spotting mermaids through the window. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft really if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cosy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'll do my best. I can promise to speak with him about it.
Thank you. His search for a cure is futile, I'm afraid. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
Zdá se mi, jako kdyby byla poklebek k ruce, jo, ale to si nejsem úplně jistý, to je...
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Pršupová, nebo na to použiju komfringo, vole.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves any time soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
Já jsem si, že ho můžu.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Co víš, jo, ty kreténe, vole.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated.
Jo, tady tu jsme říkali, co? Tak to vypadá daleko líp, ty vole. Wow.
All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at the fan. They've been digging for something.
Digging, jo.
Revelio.
Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. Only good wizard is a dead wizard in my book.
Quieter than a jobberknoll.
We're close to a breakthrough. I can feel it.
You will regret coming here.
You're really not very good.
I won't rest until you...
Confringo! Defender! Expelliarmus!
Your little magic tricks won't distract me! I will make you.
Protego!
Defender! Confringo!
Well played! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defender!
You've made your last mistake. Ah, you seem tired.
Confringo!
Too slack. How nice of you to stop by. Almost.
Confringo!
You'll pay for that!
Expelliarmus! Defender!
I won't rest until you're dead.
Confringo!
plum bumble.
Defender.
Such. Put me down!
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
I won't rest. You don't know who you're playing with! You are postponing the inevitable.
Confringo. Sendo.
Pode, né?
Expelliarmus. Protego. Stupefy. Confringo.
Little moon calf. Far from home, eh?
Defender. Expelliarmus.
Confringo. I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Reparo. Revelio. Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific
Revelio.
reason. They have stations for everything.
Revelio. Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists.
I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumour was, a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago.
Revelio.
That's all I ever heard. It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Revelio. This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. Revelio.
Ty vole, není to... To je ta vesnice, že jo?
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor, hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realise it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for... Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out. Huh, a stairwell. Why bother
Revelio.
blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
Lumos.
Ďáblovo osidlo.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this. Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels. Lumos. Revelio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Descendo. Accio. You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
Revelio. Lumos. I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, Invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath.
Takže tady se dostaneme do Undercraftu, jo.
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Is it connected to our common room?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to see Anne would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Komnata. Tajemná komnata, jo. Tajemná komnata, no. No ne, Ominous down.
Meet me near the ruins of Falbutton Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
My máme něco dalšího, to máme nějaký další questíky. High Keep. Wingardium Leviosa. OK. Ten Astronomic Class. Nic jiného zatím nemáme. Pojďme na astronomickou věž a potom půjdeme za tou Naty. Jo a nejdřív půjdeme do... My tam stejně jdeme, do astronomické věže, že jo? Půjdeme rovnou do komnaty nejvyšší potřeby, koukneme se, co tam máme a pak zbytek prodáme ještě. Pak půjdeme teprve na hodinu. Astronomie.
Everything's all right now.
Vole.
Professor Howland will never believe this.
Já Nifelina nemůžu? Tak nic, no. Dobře, tady máme klofana. Ale... Species 4, jo. To je blbý, no. A doufám, že tady budeme moc to zvětšit.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've...
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I'd like the room to be warm and comfortable, as if I'm floating inside a mug of butterbeer.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Máme nefá, nemůžeme to, ne? Malou víc, nice. Přesně to, co jsme chtěli. To je všechno horší, než to, co máme.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Tady už není nic. Takže wait.
The Pinch Smedleys will always look upon you as a trusted ally and friend.
And your reading is the dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck. Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own. Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Oh, hello. I'm Amit. We met in potions class. I'm happy to report that we've yet to have any explosions in this class.
Oh, hello, Amit. Nice to see you again.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
That's very kind of you, Amit. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Okay.
Tried to put off my stargazing as long as I could.
Revelio.
How am I supposed to...
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new. Revelio.
A pristine night for
Professor Shah, I'm interested in learning more about astronomy.
It is increasingly rare to find a student who seeks after things celestial, of their own accord. But if you truly desire to chart the courses of the cosmos, you must rid your mind of the terrestrial babble of others. We ourselves are not unlike blank star charts, you know. Empty canvases waiting to be inscribed with all that the universe has to offer. Do you understand?
You mentioned astronomy tables earlier in class. What were you talking about?
Long ago, devotees of the astral arts set up stone slabs across the countryside. They are ideal for studying constellations near and far. For centuries, wizards made use of these astronomy tables for stargazing. Sadly, they have since become mere monuments to the intrepid intellectual pursuits of a bygone epoch.
Am I right in thinking you are unimpressed by divination?
Of the many other so-called disciplines taught here, divination is perhaps the most feeble, especially in its nonsensical practice of astrology. Do not confuse astronomy and astrology. One is concerned with mysteries stellar and lunar. The other is mere lunacy.
Thank you, Professor. I look forward to stargazing.
I am glad to hear it. Should be a stellar night for it.
Revelio.
Máme jít dolů, jo? Ty vole, počkej nahoru.
The perfect night for... Oh, hello again.
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
And you need someone to help find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
No need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we?
Už jdem, no.
The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go.
Revelio.
Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Luma. Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards.
Revelio.
Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure. Lumos.
Lumos!
Revelio.
A little foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just not as tidy as I expected.
Depulso. Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos!
Revelio. Lumos.
More cobwebs. You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Oh no, not this close to school, I meet. Lumos.
Lumos!
Já to netrvá.
The constellation should appear near the center of your view. As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart. I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
Thank you, Amit. I look forward to reading them.
And I look forward to writing them. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon.
Challenge unlocked. Find the astronomy. Okay. Co je tady? Jo, tady je to na ty. Tam opět zase nemůžu parknout, ty vole. Můžu se maximálně parknout sem. A tam odsaď doletět sem. Tady rovnou to prodáme nějaký ty věci, co tady máme.
You've made Upper Hogsfield safer, and for that, I thank you. Marvellous. I could always use more of these. Thank you for passing through.
Počkej, tady je to, tady jsou lístky. Jo, jsou.
Levioso!
Prdele.
I'll look after you.
Tak a tady někde byla ta, ne? Tady někde byla... Ale tady je Merlin Trial.
Could it be a Merlin trial?
Štěstí máme ty malou lísy. Dva.
Revelio.
Třetí je kde? Kurva.
Confringo.
Tamto.
Confringo. Revelio.
Třetí.
Confringo! Confringo! Not so tricky, I've...
Nice. No a my tady máme, že jo, lepší rukavice, jsem viděl. Speak with Serena and Omis. Bomba. To se uděláme hnedka potom, ale když skočíme do toho. Do toho na ty. Skočíme do těma dvoma. Tady.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio. What seems to be the problem?
You may well ask. I'm convinced I saw a grim, an omen of death. I'm not safe, but if it can't see me, I'll be all right, won't I? All I need is an invisibility potion. Yes, that's what I need.
Well, as it happens, I have what you need. Here. Not sure it'll help you, though. Be careful, won't you?
Oh, you're a gem, you are. I'll be sure to be very careful. And you be careful, too. No grim is going to get me. Thanks to you, kind child. I must insist that you accept this small token of me gratitude for your thoughtfulness.
Já jdu pohladit kočku, ty vole. To není možný.
Who lived here, I wonder?
Ještě uděláme tenhle sem file.
Revelio.
Jo, tady ta. No, OK. Tady někdo musí být.
Accio.
Tam, kam já potřebuji. Tady to dostat. Aha, tady. Ne.
Depulso!
Že to jde za mnou ten shooter, vole.
Accio!
To máme další ten, ještě nějaký chybí jeden, máme tohoto vydržel, letíme tady do toho castle. Jasně, že bezletová zóna, ty vole, jak jinak.
Revelio!
What are you up to now?
Ty vole. V noci.
Over here, quietly. I am glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Natty, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hog's Head. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. And after you told me that Rookwood and Harlow were after you, I decided that you were the perfect person to join me in taking them down. For good. That letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here and why I wrote to you. I need your help to retrieve it.
Okay.
I'll help you find the letter, Natty.
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main gate, see if you can find another way in. I do not see any guards, but we should still try to be as quiet as possible. Harlow is here after all.
Revelio! Depulso! Confringo! Defender! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Revelio!
No, takže tady je další Merlinovka.
Lumos! Revelio! Lumos!
Ne, jsou tady to kurva.
Revelio! Lumos!
No, počkej, ale... Je to poslední, ale...
Revelio. Lumos.
Čekáme, máme 10 Merlin. Merlin trials done. Či 14. Tady máme větší zase storage. To je nice. Tak, jdeme za to na ty. Ať to, ať... Tam máme ďáblovo osidlo.
Revelio. I wonder what that does. Depulso. That did it. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso.
Ne. Takže tady.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso. Revelio. I need to find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Natty. Dead end. Must be another way in. Confringo!
Ty vole, jak to mám udělat, no, do piči? Depulso. Počkej.
Accio.
Tady si to přitáhneme a projdeme dovnitř.
That looks as if it might raise the gate. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Depulso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Depulso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Depulso.
Pojď to. No jasně, vole.
Depulso. Glacius. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Ty vole, jak to mám dělat, ty vole? Ty vole, ono my musíme pushed. Ne blast, push. Počkej.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Já můžu ze spoda? Mi to kurva nikdo neřekl.
Finipe. Oh, nothing.
Depulso. Accio. Glacius. Descendo.
Ne, musíme ze zhora prostě, prostě ze zhora. Ale jak tohle s tím máme přidržet?
Depulso. Glacius. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Depulso.
Asi už vím, vole. Počkej.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
No jasně.
Levioso. Depulso.
Potřebuje ale nahoře, abych tam mohl dávat to Accio.
Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso.
No vole, tak jsem... Aha, asi už vím, ale...
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Depulso. Levioso. Revelio.
Ale... Počkej, tak je to tady, tudy. Jo.
Accio. Levioso. Wingardium Leviosa. Depulso.
Jo, takhle. Chápu.
Accio.
Ne. Ty vole, moc jsem zase nepovedal.
Depulso. Accio.
Well done. I will be right up. I knew you could do it. This way. I will get the door. Hello, Homora.
To můj taky, vole.
That is the main keep. My guess is that we'll find Hallow and the letter inside. We'll need to be careful once we get...
I hear them.
Yeah, restrain the beast!
Highwing.
Do you know that, Hippogriff?
Get these things back to the roof now!
Very well. New plan. I get the evidence and you free that Hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
Blast it! There's got to be another way to get up to the roof. Somewhere. I hope Natty stays out of trouble. Revelio.
I tell you this, Hogwarts is lucky they've got protection down.
Confringo. Depulso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Ale...
Leviosa. Not the safest place to sneak into.
Fakt teď právě. Jo, jinak. Sníkujem se někam.
Seems like a quiet night.
Trifficus totalis. Revelio. Trifficus totalis.
Ha ha! Time to teach someone a lesson!
You better be a beast.
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio.
Tak zase Sebastianem budeme ten úkol potom, no, teda až v příštím díle.
I hope Natty's having an easier time of it.
Kurva, lockpick 2. No, tak to je velký.
You're going home in a wooden box! Is that you, Royland? Ha ha!
Hello, Hamora.
Time to teach someone! You little coward! Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this. Oh, come
These were made for skin.
Someone messing about. Levioso!
Protego!
Levioso!
Incendio!
Oh, it's a bit like,
being on fire, isn't it?
Ja.
Levioso!
Confringo. Defendo.
Pathetic display.
Expelliarmus. Defendo.
Protego! Incendio! Confringo! You'll need to be quicker than that. Incendio! Confringo!
Stupefy. Confringo. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Oh no, Deke was right. We need to save you from these barbarians.
Jo, takže tady potřebuji použít tu kapsičku. Nifl.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Nic není, takže jdeme dál.
Highwing. It's all right. There we go.
There you are.
Come on.
Hello, Mora.
Hurry.
Stop there!
Doufám, že má ten dopis, ty vole. Počkej, mi fakt líčíme.
Ho, ho!
Wow. Letíme na Hipogryfovi.
There's the Hogwarts Express. Must be returning from an unscheduled run.
Takže Harry Potter z Azkabanu 3.
I wonder if anyone can see us from the castle.
Harry Potter a vězeň z Azkabanu. Harry Potter a vězeň z Azkabanu.
This is amazing!
It's incredible, isn't it?
How exciting.
It was exhilarating, wasn't it? I wasn't sure we were going to make it out alive.
There was no need to worry. I had it all under control.
Were you able to find the letter?
Summoned it straight out of Hallow's hands. I will say, I did not expect to see him cast the killing curse at us. He won't forget this. Be on your guard.
Of course. What did the letter say?
That Rookwood's looking for a phoenix. Not sure where he will find one. But it also included Harlow's orders to inspect that castle for the poachers. Enough to connect Harlow to the crimes. I shall deliver the letter to Officer Singer. She'll have to do something when she sees it. Now, tell me, where did you meet these hippogriffs?
I've only met Highwing before. Poppy introduced us.
Poppy Sweeting knows a hippogriff. Of course she does. Poppy will be relieved to know that Highwing's safe. I came to the right person for help. My mother will be worried. I must go. Seek me out soon. I shall have much to tell you.
New item on. Teďka jako fakt teďka spektakl. Už konečně můžem i to testrála, vole.
I have learned of a wizard who is being harassed by Harlow. He may be able to provide the evidence.
No nice, takže jo, už můžeme i to, no. Už nemusíme lítat na koštěti. Můžeme si vzít testrál nebo Hipogryfa. Pohoda. Takže tady máme další questíky. Back to the Path, Lost Child, In the Shadow of the Bloodline, Great House of this. Shadow of the Bloodline si myslím, že bude tajemná komnata, reference na Harryho Pottera 2, ale to si necháme všechno na příští epizodu. Tyjo, nice, my můžeme už lítat na Hipogryfovi. Počkat, co mi to dalo? High spell. Magic spell. Může to na Hipogryfovi. A tady máme owl. Hey. Have a moment, please stop to the room of requirement. Dick tell me has something to share with you. Okay. Pamphlet. Okay. And the next step. Nice. Paní profesorky nic, já. Okidoki. Takže můžeme testrála, můžeme highwinga. Takže nice. Sice nemáme černýho Hipogryfa, to je škoda. Ale aspoň něco. Máme taky něco málo. OK. A už máme 9 z 13 fantastických zvířat, co tady jsou. Máme tady i hrabáka, takže... Bomba. Jo, tady máme testrála. Sepulchra. Highwing, Nifl, Pavskr. Máme ten dalekohled. Pár nových dopisů a... Hipogryfo Feather. A co tady máme ještě? Talk to Deek. Jo. To je... No a koukám, že tady implementují Magic Ability to asi Next Trial. Už nám chybí jenom 2 a pojďme na další trial. Tady máme docela s tím Deekem a tyto ty klíče. OK, tohle je všechno pro dnešní díl, já se s vámi loučím a u dalšího dílu z hry Hogwarts Legacy se nás těším. Takže se mějte a čus.